Britain's largest industry cuts jobs following a record tax increase. According to a closely monitored survey, 1 in 4 companies in the service sector is reducing staff after Labour's first budget introduced a significant tax hike. S&P Global reported that 23% of companies in the service industry, which ranges from restaurants to law firms and is a major driver of Britain's economy, experienced a drop in their workforce levels in December. This followed a £25 billion increase in national insurance contributions that affected employers. Tim Moore from S&P Global Market Intelligence stated, "Nearly 1 in 4 survey respondents reported an overall decline in payroll numbers. Excluding the pandemic, this marks the steepest rate of job cuts in over 15 years. Moore further explained that subdued demand and rising employment costs caused many service providers to pause hiring and delay filling vacant positions in December. These grim statistics add to the growing pessimism among businesses, which were hit hard by Rachel Reeves's first budget in October. A separate survey by the British Chambers of Commerce, BCC, revealed that half of firms plan to raise prices to cope with the hammer blow budget. S&P Global also noted that output from Britain's private sector fell to its lowest level in over a year. Hiring across the private sector as a whole dropped at the fastest rate since January 2021 during the final COVID lockdown. Among service sector companies, Moore warned that growth momentum is rapidly diminishing. He explained that survey respondents pointed to declining business and consumer confidence, largely driven by concerns over the domestic economic outlook for 2025, which has significantly reduced growth momentum. He also highlighted that concerns over rising payroll costs, coupled with general unease about the business investment climate, were the primary factors weighing on growth prospects for 2025. Inflation within the service sector rose at its fastest rate in 6 months, as companies passed on higher costs from salary increases and raw materials. These findings, alongside the BCC survey, represent a setback for the government and the Bank of England's efforts to control inflation. Andrew Bailey, the Bank of England governor, has previously warned that the national insurance tax hike on employers could reignite inflation as companies attempt to offset these rising costs.